The third season of Apple TV Plus's Foundation ushers in a new chapter in the Empire and Foundation's history. Over 150 years have passed since the Season 2 finale, and the competing powers have undergone significant transformation, to the point where Hari Seldon's prophecy that the third crisis will destroy them both is now a reality. Gal Dornick begins the episode by telling the audience how the Foundation has changed over the last 3 centuries and how her experiences in and out of cryosleep have allowed her to stay in touch with and have an impact on the events that have transpired. Since the Foundation has claimed all of the worlds in the Outer Reach and is currently attempting to infiltrate the Middle Band, where the planet Calgon is a crucial site, the Empire's influence has now drastically diminished. Beware of spoilers. The Mule rocks the Empire's foundation because of its location. Calgon is a significant planet since the other planets in the Middle Band will assist whoever it decides to follow. It is now a buffer state since neither the Foundation nor the Empire have made any claims to it. The Mule doesn't care for politics, but both parties are wary about this one. He walks alone to Calgon and confronts its troops because of his insatiable need, which only a galaxy can satisfy. Thinks confronts the Archduke Balerion, who thinks claims abducted his daughter. The Mule demands control of the planet in exchange for the girl, but Balerion, with his infantry and fleet, is unfazed by the odd man with an unfamiliar name. The battle between the Foundation and the Empire gets more intense. One of the reasons the Empire lost control of the Outer Reach so quickly was because interplanetary travel has become considerably more challenging for them after they lost their spacers in Season 2. As they attempt to rescue what they can, the new Cleons are unsure if they will be the last, or if they will be able to turn the tide and restore the Empire to its former glory. Demerzel observes a recent development when examining the Prime Radiant that suggests an occurrence that greatly worries her. Everyone notices Day's absence, but Dawn assumes the role of leader with ease. He even sets up a scene in which he is thrown infertile soil by a protester. He uses the same soil to illustrate how the Foundation has suffered financially, and their soil has grown barren since the grain-producing plants were taken over. This is far more serious because how would people survive without food? It is the Council's responsibility to decide whether or not to arm and otherwise aid the traitors in their uprising. The Foundation has learned that the Empire is interfering with their affairs by supporting traitors, but they need evidence to challenge them, which is why Captain Pritchard and his trooper, Sephany, are on the planet Haven. They observe as the traitors' leader, Randu Mallow, accepts the weaponry that an Empire ship dropped earlier. They must capture Mallow and seize the package as evidence. The Empire discovers itself at the start of the demise. Demerzel is aware that her identity is inextricably linked to the Cleons and their empire because she has lived for millennia and has witnessed the Empire's numerous ups and downs. She is experiencing existential dread, though, now that she has the Prime Radiant and is witnessing Hari Seldon's prophecies come to pass. She turns to Zephyr Varellis, who is summoned to Trantor especially to speak with her, in order to share her emotional load. Demerzel makes it clear before sharing her load that the conversation will be erased from Varellis's memory and will only be reintroduced during their subsequent exchange.